park I've chosen for this assignment is Riverbend Park in Ramsey, and I'm here right now, but as you can see it's raining, so I'm sitting in the pavilion waiting for the rain to stop. Riverbend Park has some more developed areas like the baseball diamond over there, or as you come over to see the playground, and obviously the grass and the plants are trimmed and cut and groomed so it's easy for humans to walk around, but as also there's undeveloped area all around it. The park has a lot of features like marshes or woods, lots of trees, some open areas. Also, it borders the Rum River, so there is aquatic area. As I've been here for several minutes, I've noticed a lot of different kinds of life out here. You can hear the birds chirping. I saw several crows, and I also saw a squirrel. Since the rain kept falling, I couldn't tour the park, so I decided I would come back another time. That evening, blue skies came out again, so I went back to the park. In the park, the first sections that you come to are more developed areas, like this playground, or this soccer field. The first natural area I came upon was this marsh, complete with reeds and cattails. From there, I started to walk into the main section of the park. I found a little trail going off into the woods that I did not explore. Instead, I stuck to the path. There was also lots of evidence of the recent rainfall. There were several interesting trees along the way, such as this one with large leaves, and this one with small yellow crab apples. Next, I reached the woods, where I found many different kinds of plant life and bugs. This was an unusual tree that from afar seemed like it could be several trees in a clump, But as you got closer, it appeared that it was all one tree. And it's back onto the road again. Because it was somewhat windy, the trees were shedding their leaves. As I kept walking, there were several noticeable unnatural things, like the cut grass and these random decorative boulders. Not to mention the tunnel up ahead and the joggers passing by. I reached the large marsh. Here there were many different types of life visible, such as aquatic plants, ducks, and swarms of bugs. I found algae on the water. There were also different kinds of reeds around the marsh. These reeds were all over the place. There were also different types of flowering plants along the edge. Then there was another woods. This time the majority of the undergrowth was grass. There were several trees whose leaves were already turning. This was another trail that went back into the woods. There was another crabapple tree that dropped this apple on the ground. There was also this tree with red fruit. And this cute tuft of grass in the path. It started to get darker, but I still had several spots to explore. One uncommon part of this park is the tunnel that separates two parts of the park from each other. Another unnatural part is the power line that runs through the park. There are also these unusual metal handrails surrounding the picnic area. Finally, I made my way down to the river. I then made my way to the final area of the park, an open meadow. As a final treat, while I was leaving the park, an owl swooped over my head and landed in a nearby tree. And again in slow motion. That was an amazing end of a tour. Rivers Bend Park has a great variety of natural features and living organisms. Who knows what else there is to be discovered?